Hello everyone, Chris Radkowski from F4 Foils. We're going to take you through unboxing and assembly of the F4 course racing foil. This one is the light course racing light wind version. It has the 115 plus 10 fuselage. It has 1 meter wing and the 48 centimeter stabilizer. And so we're going to kind of take you through how to put that together and how to, some basic tuning options you get with that. Okay, so you're going to see exactly how it's packed and how it arrives. You get this rectangular bag, which can hold a lot more than the wings that it comes with. So it's pretty expandable. There's slots for the fuselages here, and then there's leaves in here for all of your wings. Here's a stabilizer. We'll take that out. Front wing. And the fuselage. I'm gonna show you how to put it together. This comes with a tuttle head adapter. A tuttle head mast. We're going to show you on this other mast just because it's it's got the same end fitting on it. The assembly is basically the same. So I'm going to leave that in there. So the person who gets this will get to experience an unassembled mast. All right. So this is the 115 plus 10. When we say plus 10, this means that the mast connection is actually 10 centimeters further aft from our reference, and essentially your front wing is 10 centimeters further forward, so that tends to make the foil a lot more front foot heavy compared to the standard fuselage, and so just bear that in mind. Okay, so here let's put this down. Now the screw kit, wow, almost spilled that. The screw kit is in here. Should have all the screws you need, plus a couple extra cross dowels. So we're going to take that out and move the bag out of the way. Okay, so let's just put this down. All right, so you got a couple protective fittings. Let's just take those off. One thing to bear in mind is we're not using all the holes. The threaded holes in the wing, we've added some extra ones to make these compatible with our wings from 2020 and 2019. So if you do have old wings, we can get you a shim and you can continue to use those. Okay, so let's unwrap these. I try to do it carefully so we can put it back. Okay, 1 meter wing, high modulus. You see how stiff that is? Oh my God. That's what happens with high modulus carbon fiber. This is cool, look at that. So that is the 48 stab. We've put this little bump on the back. That's to improve the drag around the connection to the fuselage. Okay, so let's see. So we're gonna mount the fuselage first. Just make sure that the connection is symmetrical. So just make sure that your mast is going the right way. It will fit the other way. So just bear that in mind. We've all done it. So that just goes down. Just push that down really hard. It should fit pretty tightly. So I've got some screws here. Now I've already put Tef gel on these screws. These just make the threading a lot smoother, a lot less resistance. These are M6 by 30. So just stick those in there and then tighten them up. You can tighten them up sequentially. So I usually start with the back of the front. It's the rear screw that takes all the load. So just always check to make sure that your cross dowel is in good shape and you've got a really good tight connection. You don't want any problems with the rear screw on these types of foils. Okay, so that's that's pretty good. I usually go a couple times just to check because when you cinch up one, it could draw the other one in a little bit more. So okay, so that's pretty good. Okay, now the front wing. The front wing has 5 screws. So So we're just going to empty this screw pack here. So these wings vary in thickness a little bit. So if you've got a slalom foil versus a race foil, the thicknesses are a little bit different. So, and we've made the fuselage frontal area as small as possible. So these holes will bottom out if you've got a thin wing and a long screw. So just bear that in mind. So this will mate up to the fuselage. So just look down and make sure you're free of any kind of debris. And you can start with, let's see, these two middle screws should go. I think these are 20 millimeters. Oh wait, yeah, 20 millimeters. All right, now you can put the longer screws in the thicker sections of the wing. This screw here, the last screw, doesn't take any load, but it acts as a key so that the wing can go on straight. That's 2 for the rear wing. Alright, so usually the shortest screw goes in the very front. So just make sure that you got that well good and tight. And then go over all the screws, make sure that they're all tight. These two here, side by side, are the most important. They take all the torsional load from the wing. Okay, so then just double check to make sure that there's no play between the fuselage and the wing. That's really critical for performance. And this wing is incredibly stiff, which is, I'm chuckling because, it's hard to make stiff parts, and, to get a wing that's this thin and that stiff is taking a lot of engineering. So, I hope you guys appreciate that. Okay, now on to the stabilizer. Okay, so we've developed a new adjustment system. It's a little bit simpler. We've standardized on the same rear wing mount for all our wings. We're starting to ship. It's a pretty small, simple wedge style adjustment. So this should show the angle. So this is 2.5. So this will shift this. Okay, it's a double negative, less negative. So we're going to set this saddle up so that it's pretty much at maximum power. So you're going to have to find the right shim. Now, as you can see, we've got half a dozen. These are all in half-degree increments. But just to show you, it's pretty simple. It just goes on the wing mount, and then you put your wing on. You can see just kind of hold the wing with your fingers, get the screws lined up, and those will just drop right in. So M6 by 20 millimeter. Make sure that when you do tighten the bolt that the screws are threaded properly. You don't want any cross threading or anything like that. So let's see. If it does bind up a little bit, just check to make sure that the thing is aligned. Okay, so tighten those up. All right, check the connection, make sure there's no play there, and you're pretty much good to go. So. One thing to consider in your tuning, this wing is pretty far forward, so we're tending to put less angle on the rear wing, less negative angle. So we're looking for around 1.5 degrees. And so on the rear wing, what happens is if you're very front foot heavy, you will want to shift your weight further aft with less angle, less negative angle on your rear wing. If you want more, you can say more power, you want to orient the balance further forward, then you want to put more angle on your rear wing, so take the shim out. That's generally how these foils work. So anyhow, if you've got any questions about tuning, we're working on a tuning guide. Reach out to us on social media if you've got any questions. Feel free to email us. Check out f4foils.com, and happy riding. Thanks for watching.